Approaching a woman can be intimidating, especially if you're not sure how to go about it. But it doesn't have to be that way. 1. Build confidence. The first step in approaching a woman is building up your confidence. You need to believe in yourself and your ability to start a conversation and create a connection. One way to do this is by practicing positive self-talk and visualization. Before approaching a woman, take a few deep breaths. Tell yourself that you're confident and capable, and picture yourself having a successful conversation with her. 2. Make eye contact. Once you've built up your confidence, the next step is to make eye contact. Eye contact is a powerful way to convey confidence and interest. When you're approaching a woman, make sure to maintain eye contact and smile. This will show her that you're friendly and approachable. 3. Start with a compliment. Starting a conversation can be difficult, but one way to break the ice is by giving a genuine compliment. Make sure the compliment is specific and not too personal. For example, "I love your earrings, they really suit you." A compliment can make a woman feel good about herself and show her that you're interested in her. 4. Ask open-ended questions. Once you've started a conversation, it's important to keep it going. One way to do this is by asking open-ended questions. These are questions that can't be answered with a simple yes or no. For example, instead of asking, "Do you like this bar?" ask, "What do you think of this place?" This will encourage the woman to share more about herself and keep the conversation flowing. 5. Listen and show interest. When you're talking to a woman, it's important to listen to what she has to say and show genuine interest. Ask follow-up questions, repeat back what she's said, and make eye contact. This will show her that you value what she has to say and are interested in getting to know her. 6. Be authentic. It's important to be yourself when approaching a woman. Don't try to be someone you're not or pretend to be interested in something that you're not. This will only come across as insincere and may turn the woman off. Be honest and authentic about who you are and what you're interested in. 7. Respect boundaries. While it's important to be confident and assertive when approaching a woman, it's also important to respect boundaries. If a woman isn't interested in talking or doesn't want to give out her number, it's important to respect her decision. Don't push or make her feel uncomfortable. Remember that everyone has the right to say no. 8. Be polite. It's important to be polite and respectful when approaching a woman. Use please and thank you. Don't interrupt when she's speaking, and don't use inappropriate language or make crude jokes. These behaviors can be a major turnoff and may cause the woman to end the conversation. 9. Don't be afraid of rejection. Approaching a woman can be scary, but it's important to remember that rejection is a normal part of dating. Not every woman will be interested in you, and that's okay. Don't take it personally or let it discourage you. Keep a positive attitude and keep putting yourself out there. 10. Practice, practice, practice. Approaching a woman is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. Don't be discouraged if your first attempts don't go as planned. Keep practicing and refining your approach. The more you do it, the more comfortable and confident you'll become. 11. Pay attention to body language. When approaching a woman, it's important to pay attention to her body language. If she seems closed off or uninterested, it may not be the right time to approach her. However, if she seems open and receptive, it's a good sign that she may be interested in talking to you. Look for positive body language like smiling, leaning in, and making eye contact. 12. Use humor. Using humor can be a great way to break the ice and make a woman feel comfortable. However, it's important to use humor in a respectful way and avoid making inappropriate jokes. A well-timed joke can help lighten the mood and create a connection. 13. Be mindful of your approach. Approaching a woman can be intimidating, but it's important to be mindful of your approach. Don't approach a woman in a way that could be seen as aggressive or creepy. Instead, approach her in a friendly and non-threatening way. For example, you could start by asking for directions or making a comment about the weather. 14. Be confident but not arrogant. Confidence is attractive, but arrogance is not. When approaching a woman, it's important to strike a balance between being confident and being humble. Don't come across as boastful or self-centered. Instead, focus on showing her your positive qualities in a subtle way. 15. Don't overthink it. Approaching a woman can be nerve-wracking, but it's important not to overthink it. If you spend too much time analyzing the situation or worrying about what could go wrong, you may miss your opportunity. Remember to trust your instincts and be yourself. 16. Be prepared for conversation. Before approaching a woman, it's a good idea to have some conversation topics in mind. Think about your interests and hobbies, and be prepared to share them with her. You could also ask her about her interests and hobbies. This can help keep the conversation flowing and show her that you're interested in getting to know her. 17. Don't use pickup lines. Pickup lines can be cheesy and overused. Instead of relying on pickup lines, focus on being genuine and authentic. A sincere compliment or friendly conversation starter can be much more effective than a cheesy pickup line. 18. Take rejection gracefully. Not every woman will be interested in talking to you, and that's okay. If a woman rejects your approach, take it gracefully. Don't argue or push the issue. Instead, thank her for her time and move on. Remember that there are plenty of other women out there. 19. Follow up. If you have a successful conversation with a woman, don't be afraid to ask for her number or suggest meeting up again. Just make sure to do it in a respectful and non-threatening way. For example, you could say something like, "I had a great time talking to you. Would you be interested in grabbing coffee sometime?" 20. Keep practicing. Approaching a woman can be a challenge, but with practice, it can become easier. Don't be discouraged if your first attempts don't go as planned. Keep practicing and refining your approach. The more you do it, the more comfortable and confident you'll become. Approaching a woman can be nerve-wracking, but with the right mindset and approach, it can also be a rewarding experience. By building your confidence, paying attention to body language, and being respectful and authentic, you can increase your chances of success. Remember to be yourself and trust your instincts, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there.